Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all week is going good. Hopefully everything is going good for you guys. Man, let me tell y'all something. This week has been one of like the craziest weeks that I've had. Um, and there's some stuff that I could definitely talk about. Like I said, the 75% that I could definitely talk about. The other ones I really can't because um, I just can't. Sorry. But what I can talk about, listen, it. I don't know if anybody ever felt this way, but when the weight of everything just hits you, it hits you, and it hits you hard. Um, of course, there's times in our lives where we just want to give up. I'm gonna be honest. Can I be honest with y'all? There's times in our lives where we just want to give up. We don't want to deal with anything. We don't want to deal with the BS of the world. We don't want to deal with the shenanigans. We don't want to deal with anything. And we just want to say, you know what? Yo, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Like I am. You know? Like for real, for real. Like I am just completely done. And I mean, I know I've thought that, you know, especially for this week. I was like, yo, I am done. Like, throw in the towel, put the blanket over my eyes. I'm done. Like, that was it, you know. And it's really just because of the fact of me, future wise, of course, me thinking about what's going to happen in the future, which I shouldn't really be bothered about the future at that time. But of course, it's thinking about the future, what's going to happen next, what's the next step in life. Um, and then, of course, for me, it's really all about just hearing about people who have died that I've missed. Like I've genuinely missed those people. You know, just trying to replay back conversations. Of course, that's always difficult. Trying to replay back conversations in my mind, and I'm just like, yo, man, it's crazy. Like coronavirus and anything else that these people have struggled with. Man, it's just a heavy burden on people, man. Like I just wish that we would just get to the stage where everybody's just healthy and nobody has struggled with anything, but we're not at that stage in life. We are not at that stage in life. And it's sad. It's sad that we're not at that stage of life. But this is part of life, right? We have to go through just all of these things. Gotta go through all of these emotions that just plague our minds, right? And man, I tell you, it's tough. It's tough. So it was future, people dying, and then like New York. Like for me, I miss New York. Hold on a second. I don't miss New York. I miss the people that I had relationships in New York. That's what I miss the most. In New York. Somewhat, it's somewhat of the hustle and bustle. It's somewhat of the culture, the diversity. Um, so it's somewhat of that. I'll give y'all credit on that one and say that that's what it is. But it's really the people in New York that I'm like, man, I truly miss the people in New York. I do, you know. And when I say the people, I don't mean like regular Joe Schmoes. I'm talking about like people that I've developed friendship with over the years. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I miss the most about New York is the friendships that I had, like the 6 to 8 years, 10 years, whatever friendships. That's what I miss the most about New York. And then of course, all of that just comes to mind because the fact is that with me being here, I'm like, man, dude, I'm all alone here. I'm all alone here, I started thinking, I'm like, man, I'm lonely over here, man. Even though here, I've developed friendships and stuff like that, but it doesn't compare to the friendships that I made in New York. I'm not trying to compare though, but I'm saying the relationships that I have here is different than the relationships that I have in New York. Because we're talking about like 6 to 8 years, 10 years relationships. We're not talking about a couple of months or a year. Like, dude, y'all just a year in. Calm down. Nah, but trust me, I'm grateful for the friendships that God has placed in my life here. And I'm grateful for everything that I've learned, every trial that I went through, every like stumbling block that I went through. I'm grateful for all of it. It was just a learning curve, like you're just learning, buddy. I thank God for all of that, but it's just the fact of you just missing everything. So there's times where I'm like driving, I'm like, yeah. I start to cry because of like a lot of thoughts just comes to my mind, a lot. But I'm here to tell y'all, right? If you're like me, you've come to the point where you want to give up. But let me tell you, don't give up. Don't give up. There's always a reason why we fight for what's inside of us, right? There's always a reason why we've started to have that struggle. In life we have that struggle. And there's a reason why we keep on having that struggle. You got to keep on going with the struggle. It's going to get tired. Your arms are going to start to hurt. You're going to start to feel a little fatigued in a way. But you just got to keep on going. You got to keep on going and just know that better days are ahead. Better days are coming. And that's what you got to keep in this part of the brain. The frontal lobe, whatever it's called, just keep on. Oh, my shoulder. My shoulder. See how I'm talking about fighting? But keep all of that in front of your brain. And just know, hey, man, poof, better days are coming. Write it on your wall, write it on your dresser, write it in this place, write it on your refrigerator, and put better days are coming. Better days are coming. We may be in a time where it's like it's nothing but mask and nothing but mask, but better days are coming. Keep that all right here. Better days are coming. So I'll talk to y'all next time. Don't give up. Say a prayer for me, but don't ever give up. No matter how hard it gets, don't ever give up.